What's going on, guys? It's Trent back from trenfluence, my new channel name, and today starting our spooky month strong with, well, it's the middle of spooky month, but we got a new video on confidence versus cockiness. It's a topic that I really have been thinking about for a while over the time that I've been kind of just going through the motions in life and have improved upon. So I hope you enjoy it. And today we are making homemade pizza. So hope you enjoyed that. I channeled my little inner Mamma Mia to make my own pizza with the dough and everything. So I got a tutorial on how to make that through the whole video. But yeah, I am really proud of this one. Hope you give it a watch and I hope you enjoy it. With that being said, thanks again for watching and check out the video. Peace. Oh boy, confidence, confidence, confidence. So it's like a magic word that both girls and guys talk about when it comes to being attractive is the main example, or for people that are successful and yada yada yada. So let's just start with this. What the fuck even is confidence? Let me pull up the actual the dictionary definition of this. Let me see. It is, by definition, it's the feeling of trust or belief that you can accomplish something or that you can rely on your skills and abilities. Okay, simple and sweet. So, long story short, being confident means being able to believe in yourself. And it's a really simple definition that can be taken as deep or as shallow as you want it to. Now, on the opposite end of that spectrum, and there's a fine line between the two, very thin line, but we have cockiness or arrogance, which they're both synonyms of each other. But the definition of being cocky is to be conceited or arrogant, especially in a bold or impudent way. That's the official definition, and it has more words that not everybody probably knows the definition too. But basically, it's confidence taken too far. Think about it as confidence without being humble or without humility. Now, my own definition of how confidence was confused with cockiness and arrogance is from what I was influenced by. So I used to watch a lot of shows and movies where, the timid, shy, nice kid would get bullied by the popular asshole kid who would use his strength or fame or influence to get what he wanted. And anybody who stood against that bully would be considered trash or be beaten up as well. And the overconfidence and arrogance that the bully portrayed was what made me at the time be when I was a kid, teenager, would be well, I don't want to be confident if that's what confident people do. I want to be humble like the shy nerd who gets bullied but ends up winning in the end, because we all know how those movies go. You get several movies do that. Hell, in the anime, you got freaking My Hero Academia, for example, Deku and Bakugo. The list goes on. But what made me even want to talk about this was the fact that it was only in the past 4 years. It's 2024 right now at the time of this video. Only back in 2020 did I discover what it means to actually be confident in myself, or at least start to, and actually start believing in my own ability to succeed. But whether it was being financially successful or finding love or being liked or appreciated or just overall getting shit done, I feel like by now I finally, 4 years later, I finally discovered what it means to actually have confidence. So pre-2020, back in the lore, back in the past, for the longest time, for at least a good 7-year period before that, I was definitely heavily depressed at the time. And I was at the point in my life during those 7 years where I never believed I would ever find love. Didn't think anybody would want me, and I would be stuck working at the job I hated, and nothing I wanted to do in life aside from, I didn't really want to do anything inside life aside from being alone and playing video games. And I remember, honestly, it was an epiphany moment. One day, I finally just had enough of just being shitty to myself and want to actually, I was wait a minute, what do I want for my life? And long story short, I started wanting to improve my life. Like I just had like a enough is enough moment. And so I like thought about like I knew I did computer stuff back when I was in college in Florida before I dropped out because I was so goddamn depressed. And I used that knowledge that I learned from doing computer stuff and coding and shit and nerd shit to apply for IT jobs. And I ended up starting my IT career from applying to an IT job back then. Back then, wow, it's only 2020. So I honestly essentially started growing myself like grooming myself better, like hygienic wise, like like shaping my hair up, cutting off the mohawk, getting my goatee and stuff good. Started working out and feeling good about my body. Started feeling strong, feeling handsome, and I started cooking more. I'm a very good fucking cook. And just overall made good lifestyle changes outside of like just getting the IT job. And so doing all that and even hell ended up eventually getting into a relationship for a time and discovering that I just need to be myself and just talk to people because I'm liked for who I am by people who like me. And people don't, people don't. But everything that I have tried and changed in my lifestyle, everything I went for and failed and learned from and succeeded from, it helped build my confidence up. Built my confidence up until I realized, like, wait a minute, I do have confidence. Like, I believe in myself and I'm not an asshole. But I also learned that confidence is earned. If you don't have it, then you're not just going to get it by doing nothing. Like you have to try new things you're scared of and things you're unfamiliar with. And you have to do that to be able to actually conquer that fear. And no matter how minor or major it is, you have to do that with the possibility of failure in mind. And you're going to have to fail a few times. It can and may well happen. You have to talk to that girl or that guy you find an interest in to figure out if you like each other. You have to start putting in work to actually work out and eat right to feel good about your body when you feel like you look like shit or just feel like shit in general. You have to change your lifestyle and mindset by introducing healthy coping mechanisms and healthy activities in your life when you feel like you're just mentally fucked up and don't know what to do or where to go in life. And it's fucking scary to do that. It really is. It's not easy. It sounds easy when I just like say it in like a little burst of sense. It's not fucking easy. But overcoming those adversities in life, I firmly believe is a key to becoming a confident person. Like typically, I would go on social media or just me in general, and I would see a lot of people joke about like on the guys end. I would see like guys that were like, "I'm gonna go to a gym and pass my gym crush and not talk to her because I'm afraid of talking to women." Yeah, and I'll be honest, I can't really speak for the women's side 'cause I'm not one, but I've seen a lot of stuff on like body image where women talk about how they don't seem good enough because they don't have like a 32-inch ass or hourglass figure. But also on that, and I also do see a fair amount of body positivity countering that on women's side. So I know even though girls struggle with it, from what I see, honestly, the girls seem to be doing a better job than the guys in a lot of cases. At least that's from my perspective. So fucking go ahead, girl. Shit. But I know a lot of dudes, like on my end as a dude, like dudes struggling. And that's not to belittle the fact that all genders deal with some kind of slander on the media involving lacking self-confidence to do the things they wanted to do or feel they want to do. And the sad thing is, while some of the jokes are funny, I'm not going to pretend like I don't laugh at shit. Like, I, I'm not going to hell just kind of laugh at the fucking joke. People make a big deal out of it. There's still so much truth and so many people that relate that a lot of people end up developing even worse self-deprecating behaviors due to that because it's everywhere. And it doesn't help that people also compare themselves to like the elite superstars of the media and social media and just like those people, those elites, like they have it all physically, got the money to show it off and all the perks of the fame, but you never really know about them mentally. And a lot of them are arrogant and cocky assholes, and they're fucked up mentally in the head, and they're their own following, and they lash out against people who are critical of them. Like, look at any famous Hollywood person. And honestly, there are others that some are real about how a lot of the fame is a mask and how they're really fucked up mentally, but a lot of times you see these like famous people who just like they've made it, who are actually just like, I mean, look at Diddy. Damn. But you can't let media and social media determine what confidence is for you. That's something that you decide for yourself with your own skills and your own actions, like your own trials and tribulations. I'll use that shit again eventually. And you also have to remember to be humble about yourself, because even when you get to the point where you're well off, remember you were at the bottom at one point. Remember where you were when you were at the bottom. And the more things you try, or the more times you try to break things, like break out of your comfort zone, and the more you discover about yourself, then the more you start gaining and earning that confidence and just knowing yourself. Knowing what you do and don't want, knowing what you're good at and not good at, and attracting the right people to you, and not allowing yourself to be stuck in a self-deprecating look of just like a depressive and out like self-deprecating mindset and self-destructive people pleasing, like helping people, but you can't help yourself. Like, you won't have anything to be confident about unless you take a look in the mirror and start making changes, until you can look at that person in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm pretty. Or be able to do something and be like, damn, I'm fucking good at that. While also being able to be humble enough to put other people down while like getting better in life. And it's a balance. It really is a balancing act. It is not easy. And even for me, I'm still working on things to build confidence up on, but I do know things that I'm already good at, and building on things that I've learned that I'm not so good at, to hopefully either get good at or be like, all right, I'm just not good at it. Just move on. Just let someone else do it. But it really depends. But this can go deeper than this. I don't want to make the video too long. But that's all I have to say on that. This has been Trent from Trenfluence. I hope you got influenced in a positive way. But tell me how you feel. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you liked that pizza in the background. And peace.